Alright, now we do, folks. Your bull markers on 2C5 numbers after the name. A little Wasteland Wednesday, a little murder game. I want to talk about some score streaks this game, man. I want to talk about score streaks. I want to talk about kill streaks. I want to talk about that murder game. I believe this is, we'll see by the end of it, I believe this is my best game so far over here, and I'm pretty confident hopefully that I put the right footage up myself. You know what I'm saying? I actually got this the other day, man. I was pretty happy about it, man. It was right before I got my bar gold. So, we're playing on the USS Texas, a map which I have a very big love-hate relationship. I love it, as in the fact that I really like the layout. I do not love it when there's a bunch of snipers over here and they just murder you, and you're like, alright, well, that's that, I guess. Thanks. I was glad to participate in the map. But you can get around with them by going inside the middle and whatnot, and just kind of play a little bit slower and examining things. And I think I spent a lot of this time in this gameplay in the middle of the boat. And I've also had a lot more success when the game's a little bit slower. That's always kind of worked to my benefit. One, because I'm kind of going slower, but two, just everything else, and you get a little bit better pace and whatnot. And you'll notice this is kind of one of my longer videos over here on a Wednesday. And I believe it's because everything's kind of like slow paced, and I'm just kind of able to gauge where things are, understand things, and you know, I'll have heated moments and close segments, but you know, nothing too crazy. I want to talk about kill streaks, score streaks in this game, man. I'm not a big fan of them, but I haven't even got like the big enough one. Like I don't even feel comfortable enough getting those big ones. And I guess it's kind of the problem right now. So I'm mainly just gonna speak of what my favorite setup is right now, and it's the one I equipped actually right now, which is the I've been running orders. So ever since Prime got like kind of useless, not useless, but just, you know, it became more of a perk of add another attachment to your gun, which I don't really need because I'm running infantry, and I just don't need 1,000 attachments on my gun. Rather than, you know, helping out with the flinch, I was looking through the rest of the perks, and you know, I use, or basic trainings, I guess, I use hustle on my shotgun class sometimes, not even like 100% of the time. I'm kind of flip-flopping in between them. But the one that I've been really just using more is ordnance. And it's interesting because when I first started playing the game, I put ordnance on. That was it, right? Like it's my hard line. I usually run hard line on my classes. I enjoy hard line. Although it's kind of depending on how you want to look at it. You could put a better perk on that'll help you maybe kill somebody or survive a gun battle, and that'll help you get the kill streak. Or you can put the perk that makes the kill streaks, you know, worth less, or I guess cost less. Let me put it that way. Not worth less, but cost less, and you'll get it that way. So there's two different angles of getting the same path. I prefer the put the perk that makes the thing cost less, and therefore puts me in less engagements and less situations, unless we put up some more murder gang. So I've kind of gone back to that. I've gone back to ordnance because it cuts down. I mean, to me, it's a pretty big difference. The 500 that you need for a regular UAV or recon plane, whatever they call it, versus the 375 you need in ordnance or using ordnance. The main difference is, although like you could look at it and be like it's just one less kill, that's true. But I mainly play kill confirm, so like that all kind of varies in terms of picking up your own tag, picking up a teammate's tag, picking up tags as you're killing people, like I'm doing right here with the bayonet and stuff like that. Picking up other tags that might be on the ground, picking up assists. I get a ton of assists every game, so it actually ends up turning out to being sometimes I'll get 2 kills, even if things are going really great, or I'll get 3 kills and I'll get the damn thing, and that to me is a big difference, and it puts it a little more on par to where UAVs were in like a Black Ops 2 or like a Black Ops. And then after that, I like to do this giant bar, the glide bomb, and I've gone back and I'm using over here the fighter pilot. I didn't like it at the beginning. Like I used it, I think it maybe defaulted, or I don't know. I definitely used it at the beginning and I did not like it, and I've come back to it because I wasn't using it right. And if you use this thing right, it's pretty good. It's not great on all maps, you know. And this map, honestly, it's kind of hit or miss. I think I have a good time with it in this game, but basically when a lot of people are indoors is when you don't really want to use it, and you kind of want to aim it well enough that when the fighter jet is coming down, like that spot that you click is where they are, and you're leading up to that point, so you can hit as many people as you can along the way there. Because once you hit that point, you go straight up and you can't hit anything. So you want the whole runway kind of leading in there, / the process of actually hitting it. along the way there. That's kind of what you're trying to get for over there. And the glide bomb, there's really not too many tips on that one. You just kind of aim at where people are and whatnot. I will say this, there seems to be some spawn protection where when people spawn, you just can't drop a bomb right on them. I've noticed that, which is good. I have no problems with that. My only problem is sometimes I just happen to use it and everybody's spawning and I'm kind of assed out. But that's a matter of you timing out. If you notice in the kill feed that the whole team just passed away, yeah, odds are they probably just spawn. You won't be able to really get anybody over here. And, I think what happened too when those situations occur, as you saw right now, like they kind of are outlined with a red circle around them. They won't have that red circle. I think that might have just been also a guy that was just running the Mountain Division. I think Mountain's the one that keeps you off a score streak. It's kind of like your Ghost one. They may have just had that as well. But I feel like I've noticed that that in those cases, when they aren't still in spawn protect, they won't show up as people. You'll still be able to see them because there's still people on the map, but they won't have that red thing, which means that they won't be able to hurt or be hurt. Aside from these kind of kill streaks over here, I like to run the counter UAV. I've seen some daily orders of, you know, taking down other people's kill streaks and whatnot, or other people's score streaks. I haven't used a launcher in this game. I can't tell you if they're good or bad, but what I'll do for those, like, you know, I think there was one a couple days ago that was like get 5, you know, kill 5 kill streaks and whatnot, and I'll just equip the counter UAV and put that on. You know, once I hear enemy UAV up, put that thing up, it'll take it right down. I like it. I like it in the sense that it'll take out the other team's UAV. That's cool, and you get like 125 points for it. That's really cool. I don't like it because it doesn't scramble the map, man. And I mean, I get it. Why it doesn't, you know, maybe more realistic to World War II, for as realistic as you can be with the mini-map. But that was huge, man, when you scrambled that map on people. Like, it was like kind of like you were running Ghost, you know? Like, you were invisible. You were getting, like, assist forward and whatnot. And to me, it's a detriment. It's a plus when it gets put on you, you know, and you can still see, and you're like, all right, cool. But it's a little bit of a loss and a little bit of a negative when you can't do that. The one that I'm very curious to, and I kind of tap out after the glide bomb, like the mortar strike is alright. I think it's fine. It's kind of like a worse lightning strike in terms of, I feel like the area of effect of where the mortar falls is less than what the lightning strike one was. It does come down pretty quick like a lightning strike did. That part's pretty cool. I think a lightning strike probably still came back quicker. But this one comes down pretty quick too. And then the artillery barrage, to me, that one's really good in select situations. So I imagine in a hard point or like in a domination, that's gotta be huge. I used it on a hard point and I remember it was pretty good. In kill confirm though necessarily, I don't know. I've tried to. You pretty just try to drop it where people are going to be or where you think that they're going to be. It's tough to gauge, you know, especially because it's just that area. I've definitely, what has been used on me, I get confused by it and I get a little too cocky and I think I kind of just run through like real quick or something, you'll end up dying. But when I've used the artillery strike, I haven't had the best success with it. So I like it in theory, but I don't know. I just haven't seen the practicality of it. I don't use the Molotov cocktails. I never have. I used it in the beta like once, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of good. I was like, I don't think I really need this. I'll just put a submachine gun off. I want to kill people up close, or run a shotgun. I like the flak tower, or the flak tower, the flak guns. I'm a big fan of that. I like the ball gun turret. I just haven't really ever gotten it in a game. But it definitely feels nice. And one that I have gotten in the game is kind of the fire carpet run, the firebomb thing. That's cool. I like it. I think it's got a good area effect. I like that it comes by multiple times. People kind of forget like what's going on over there, and then it kind of leaves some fire as well. But it's pretty tough to get those streaks, man. I mean, you'll kind of see right here. Like I don't even loop around these guys, and these are little ones. Like I've equipped paratroopers sometimes, and I think I've only gotten it once, and you know they were disappointing. I have issues with the paratroopers. I've seen paratroopers come out with shovels. What's up with that? Like, what's up with that? Like my man, like we couldn't get you a gun. Like I would have given you my gun. Let me get the shovel. You get the gun. You put in the work. I'll figure something out with the shovel. I'll pick up a gun. I'll figure it out. So I'm a little bit nervous still about the paratroopers. I don't know exactly how smart necessarily they are, or how good or bad. The main thing I got out of this game though is it's not necessarily the best thing to have the biggest kill streak. You can put in a lot of work over here. I mean, I just dropped 43 kills with these little streaks, and you just gotta keep rolling through them, and that's where I'm feeling pretty comfortable right now on duty. Let me know what streaks you guys are running, man, what your favorite streak is so far.